Hi there, this is Chef Enola Benoit, also known as the Red-Bone Gypsy, and if you're in the DMV area and looking for a cultural and artistic adventure in a beautifully preserved setting, then Glen Echo Park should be at the top of your list. Originally established in 1891 by the National Chautauqua Assembly, patrons could engage in art, language, science, and literature classes. It has gone through a couple of transformations to include the Glen Echo Amusement Park from the early 1900s until 1968, and then 1971 it earned its current national park status, which is now managed by the Glen Echo Park Partnership for Arts and Culture Incorporated. The park, which is pristinely preserved, currently offers a wide array of unique and diverse arts and cultural programs, including social dancing, glass blowing, pottery, puppetry, and a number of visual and performing arts, as well as a restored carousel, the Denzel Carousel. My first visit was a cool late spring day in 1993. Both adults at the time, it was my childhood friend that introduced my children and I to this magical place. I was in awe of the Middle-earth style yurts with their vegetation rooftops and the Art Deco architecture that had me questioning what year it was. In its prime, the park also boasted a pool. It has been closed for many years, and I don't believe there are any plans to reopen it, though it would make a very popular addition. But one bit of history that I find particularly pertinent to my family relates to the racial segregation of the park until 1961, when, after a protest the year before, the then current park owner opened the park up to mixed races. Now, more than 40 years later, and 20 years after my first visit to Glen Echo, my own son is teaching beginning and intermediate glassblowing classes at the Glen Echo Glassworks. Sure, it's true, some things in history should have never happened, but how sweet it is to see we're moving in the right direction.